Hey, it's Johnny and Tim. We're Bad Fish Garage, and today we are SCCA Racing Autocross. We're gonna go walk the track, and then the drivers' meetings in a little bit. So let's get started.
Yep.
So we're out here walking the track, the SCCA event, and it's a little interesting. It'll be my first time out, so I'm a little nervous about getting lost, but it seems to be pretty well set up and pretty easy to read. I mean, the cones kind of tell you where you're going to go. If they're facing that way, turn that way. Facing that way, go that way around it.
Don't worry, if you get lost, I'll have you.
Okay, yeah. Thanks, Tim.
No problem.
Thanks. We were just saying we got so wrapped up in figuring out the course that we forgot to film. So this is the last part of the course. And then right around here to the finish.
So, as soon as you click through here, you can
Break.
pop. I usually pop it in each coast for a minute and then drink.
Okay.
Kind of let it cool off for a second.
Yeah.
You can do whatever. You can get on the brakes and putt. Whatever. I recommend carrying a little bit of speed in here, so if the person behind you is kind of close, you don't kill their finish.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Okay.
Give us 20 to 25 seconds in between cars. But say you're running 78-second run and they're in like a Lotus or something and they're running 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, then they're right on your ass when you're finishing. So ask me how I know.
How do you know, Tim?
Because I drove the S10 out here, and even though I never let the gas off the floor, with 2.8 liter V6s are not very fast. And they put me in the same run work order as the Mustangs.
Oh, joy.
And so I went, they gave it 20 seconds, and the Mustang went. And like I said, I never let off. Maybe once.
And that Mustang caught up.
And that Mustang caught me just about. I could hear him coming. I was like, oh, joy. And I was like, you know what? Me and Miss Daisy are getting to the finish line. You could go around, which is a big faux pas on an autocross course. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, don't go around.
But yeah, no, I really thought they were going to flag the guy and give him a rerun.
Yeah.
Because, so I finished, and I held my speed on, and they're telling me to slow down, but I finished, and then I hear him finish and get out of it. No! And I was like, that's why I didn't slow down.
Yeah.
I just kept going, trying to get out of the way. It moves, I promise. Look. You want to have a foot race? I will lose.
Yep.
After the course walk, Johnny and I attended the drivers' meeting. All the drivers gathered round, and the officials got on the PA system and let us know what to expect for the day. We covered overall safety, both on and off the course. They also spoke about where everyone was and was not allowed on the property, as well as what to expect of the drivers, spectators, and passengers. Some general information about the day and the course were shared with us, and then we were released to stage for the first heat so drivers could head to grid and course workers could get into position. All right, for those of you at home, this is our chariot for the day. It is a 1994 Pontiac Firebird. It has been dressed up to a Firehawk, if you're familiar, but all intents and purposes, it is a Firebird. We are number 11 in the ESP class, and we are ready. Passed tech, all the other inspections, and our run comes up later this afternoon. So we're going to be doing doubles. I'm going to be driving, and Johnny's going to be driving as well.
Yep, I'll be under number 111.
Yep.
It makes it easy.
It's his first time out. Let's see how he does.
So we ran into someone. We didn't get a chance to get him on camera, but he gave us some good advice on what we're seeing out there on the track. So Tim?
Right. So the course starts off with a strange slalom that goes over to the left, and then after that it goes into a big sweeper. So we were talking to a gentleman that had already run on the first run, and he was telling us that when we take the sweeper, there's a white line demarcated on the pavement where they use for practice drills and stuff. And if we can hold our speed and hug that line with the left front tire, we should be able to carry speed around all the way up until we get forced into a direct 90. So we're gonna try it out when we run, see if my car can actually hold that line or not, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he was running a mid-engine Corvette, so
yeah, a little bit different. A little bit different.
Yeah. Okay, so tires.
As every good racer knows, you're supposed to air down your tires a little bit so that you can expand the part of the tire that can grab the track. Now, luckily for me, somebody told me about it, so I'm going to now air down to about 28. I normally keep them at 35, but I figure I'll check for 28. So what I'm using is just a regular run-of-the-mill tire gauge. You can get them from any gas station, Walmart, probably out of your mom's car if you don't have one. I don't have anything fancy here, so what I'll do is just take off the valve stem cover, like so, check my tire pressure, and I am sitting at 36.
36.
So we have 30, and each mark above it is 2. So that's 36. So what I'll do to air it down is I'll use the little knob on the other side, and just let some air out. Feels weird to let air out of your own tires, but anyone that races will tell you this is how they do it. Most of them have the fancy gauges that'll do it themselves, but not me. So I just checked again. We're 32 now, so we're coming down. And I just check periodically. I'm sure there's a more scientific way to do it, but this is the way I know how. Well, it helps if I... Jeez. There we go. And you know what? Just to make sure. Okay, so now I'm at 30.
Cool.
So a little bit further.
Sweet.
Now,
and then you'll just repeat that on every tire.
Yep, I'll repeat that on every tire. And if you're serious about your tire pressures, then you'll want to check it after every run, because your tires are going to get hot on the track. When tires get hot, the air in them expands and the pressure goes back up. So, but now I'm going to move on to the next tire. I'm going to do all.
Okay, so grid. Now, or what are we doing after we make the run? So you're going to make the run first, and then we come off at the end. Do we go back to the grid? How does this work?
Yeah, so we'll go back to grid. The way they do grid here is it's lines of cars, and so we'll be in one line, and as the cars go, you move forward until you're at the front of the line, and then you'll go right back to the track. What happens for us, since we're both driving, is we get back there, and then we'll hop out of the car. We'll add your number to the car.
Yeah.
And then we'll put you in the driver's seat, and I'll be in the passenger seat. And then when we get to the front of the line, then we'll follow the instructions, head to the track, and then it's your turn to go.
Okay, cool. That means I need to get the tape out of the thing.
Okay, so time for us to head to grid. And
God. Ah! It worked!
all right. We don't make this stuff up. We didn't disconnect anything. We just realized that we should have been at grid, so we piled our happy butts in the car, and then it wouldn't start. We're recording on both.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna drive a little fast.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
brake too early. 57.4. Nice. Nice.
Still a little more, I can feel it.
Yeah.
I'm still soft in some places.
I think you can brake the 40s.
Alright, sir. Good luck and Godspeed.
I'm aiming for in the 56 range. Did I hit a cone?
I don't know. Might have been the ball joint.
Might have been. Hell yeah!
Yep, I was actually going to tell you. You said 56. I was going to say, no, shoot for 54.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let's check on him.
How the hell, man? Thought we'd check again and make sure you were...
No smart. You're gonna get it pushed over? You got somebody helping you, or? Okay, cool.
I did not clutch pedal, man.
Yeah.
You'd probably catch me if it weren't, because you could plant your foot there in that corner. Yes, sir, I did. You plant your foot in that corner and brace yourself so you're not getting knocked all around.
Okay.
And that's what I do. If you notice, I'm all hunched out. Yeah, like when I get out here and after I shift, watch my feet. Then I planted in this thing. And I totally fucked that up and it hit a corner. Did you hear that guy?
Nice.
Get it! Heavy ass bitch. I got in my head when I hit that cone because I didn't set the slalom up right.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're good.
Learning process. You gotta get used to it, you know?
All right.
This is something like my 10th or 15th event, so.
Oh, okay. So okay, so we got done with our runs, and actually, do you have your phone
I do have my phone.
for the times?
Oh, yep. So my best time was a 51.3. Johnny's was a 54.6.
Yeah.
No, 53. It was
53.6.
53.6.
It was 53.6.
Yep.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah.
Don't
So,
want to short you
and
that
that was
second.
down from 63 seconds the first time.
And 57 seconds for me the first time.
Yeah.
What you didn't see, because we can't, well, it'll be on some of the video, but did have a pretty epic spin out.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was my first spin out too, so that's pretty cool. But we think we're getting near the actual limit of what the car will do, because he was really pushing it on that one, trying to break 40 seconds, and it let loose.
No.
Yeah, so.
All right.
But that's going to do it for this episode. We really appreciate you coming along. And if you like this, let us know. We'll film more of these if you want it. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you around.